They're fun. All right, so division by polynomials, which is lesson 86, page 357. Deep breaths, all of y'all. Here we go. 3x cubed plus 7x squared minus x, and we're going to divide by x. Well, that's easy. Let's divide by x. Divided by x, divided by x, divided by x. What do you get? What do you get? You get 3x squared plus 7x.
You have to break it down.
Minus 1. Why minus 1? I was waiting.
Because the x.
Because x divided by x is still 1, right? 1x divided by 1x is still 1. It doesn't disappear, it's still 1. So don't forget that part. Okay? But other than that, not too hard. Now, we're still on the easy stuff, but here, 12x to the 12th minus 8x to the 8th plus 4x to the 6th, and we're going to divide by 4x to the 4th. So let's divide by 4x to the 4th. What do you get? 3x to the 8th, because 12 minus 4 is 8. Minus 2. 8 minus 4 is 4. Plus
X to the second.
x squared.
Squared it.
Okay? So far, so good, right? Now let's do something harder. Oh, come on. You just told the whole YouTube world, yay.
It's not. If anybody's excited about this,
I thought you wanted to be a mathematician. You
I
should
do,
be super
but
excited about
this
this. Here we
is
go.
not.
We are going to divide negative 2x squared plus 3x to the third plus 5x plus 50 by minus 3 plus x. Now we can't do it the way we just did those last two problems. Last two problems were easy to do. This one is, while easy to do, a little bit different. So let's do a bunch of stuff that you've done all of your life. But let's switch x minus 3. Is x minus 3 the same thing as minus 3 plus x?
Yes.
Cool, let's do that. And then let's do this. Are you ready? Oh, look, kind of looks like division, doesn't it?
Oh, dear.
All right, 3x to the third. I'm reordering this, by the way, in rank of exponents. Minus 2x squared plus 5x plus, did I write something wrong?
Yeah,
You said it's 3x to the third. not
Oh,
3x
yeah.
to the third.
I don't know why I did that. Thanks for catching that. All right, perfect. You see it? All done? All right.
Wait, that's it?
No, it's not it.
Oh,
We have to divide still.
That would be wonderful if that
I was
was
like,
it.
what?
All right.
I would be over
First, we wrote them in descending order. Okay? To determine the first term of the quotient, because we're going to write out a new quotient, divide the first term of the divisor into the first term of the dividend. In this case, divide x into 3x to the third and get 3x squared. Record as indicated. What do you think that means?
Something pretty neat.
I'm sorry, what?
Could you read that again in English, please?
I know. I said that in such a way so that you would have a really hard time with that. All right, so what do we need to do?
I don't know.
All right, what would we need to multiply x by to get 3x to the third?
I don't know.
3x squared. Okay, what do you need to do when you divide 50 by 2? You have to come up with a number that goes into 5, right? As close as you can get. Well, what do you think we're going to do over here? We're going to do the same thing. So if I multiplied x by 3x squared, would I be able to eliminate this one? Yes, I would. So I'm going to write 3x squared up there.
Okay.
If I multiplied x minus 3 by 3x squared, what do I get? Well, what do I get? I get 3x to the third minus 9x squared. Because I took my 3x squared that I just did, multiplied it by x, but it's also minus 3, so I had to do that too. That gave me 3x to the third minus 9x squared. My first term is going to go away. Mentally, I'm going to subtract those two. Okay? What do I get when I do the work? So remember in division when we put those numbers in, we subtract? What does that do to my signs?
Oh,
What do I get?
7.
I get 7x squared. Right?
Yeah.
Now I have another problem. I have 7x squared plus 5x I got to deal with. So what number is going to get rid of 7x squared for me? What can I multiply x by to get 7x squared? Okay, 7x. I have to multiply by 7x. Correct? Okay, so I'm going to write plus 7x here. All right, so far so good? So that's going to give me 7x squared. And then I get 3 times 7x, which is 21x. Okay, now here we go. I need to subtract, so minus plus, right? Because I flipped my signs. Minus plus, that gets rid of my 7x squared. And what do I get left with? I end up with 26x, and I'm totally going to run out of room. Plus 50. What do I need to multiply x by to get 26x? By 26. Okay? So plus 26. So I'm going to subtract 26x. And what's 26 times 3? 78. 26 times 3? 78. Okay, so plus 78. Run out of room really quick. But that's okay. My x's are gone. Now I have a remainder. That's easy. What is 50 plus 78?
128.
Okay, so 128 over x minus 3. It's like making a mixed number.
That's just too much. Okay.
It's easy. It's so cool.
So I don't.
We got 2x to the third minus x squared plus 4, and we're going to divide by minus 2 plus x. All right, so first thing first, x minus 2. And put it in the correct order. 2x to the third minus x squared minus x plus 4. I look at my x. What can I multiply x by to get 2x to the third? 2x squared. So I'm going to write 2x squared right here. I got my first term covered. That means 2x squared times x is 2x to the third. And 2x squared times 2, which is 4x squared. Now I got to subtract, so I'm going to change my signs to minus and plus. This is gone. 2x to the third minus 2x to the third is gone. This minus x and 4x squared minus and plus is 3x squared. Correct? Okay, minus x. Okay, so plus x. What can I multiply x by to get 3x squared? 3x. So plus 3x. So 3x times x is 3x squared. And 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. Okay, change my signs. Negative and positive. Okay, so that gives me 5x. That's 5x plus 4. So I'll multiply this one by 5. So I already have the x, right?
Yeah.
That's here. Good one. So I got 5x, and then 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Okay, change my sign, still negative and positive. So I end up with 14. So plus 14 over x minus 2. It's that simple.
Yeah, I understand.
It's totally that simple. It's regular division. And what you want to do is you're looking at your first term in your divisor and trying to get rid of each term in your dividend. And hopefully, and thankfully it does, your second term in your divisor works out to help you with your next term in your dividend. Okay? So you're kind of planning ahead as you do this. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. This changes slightly what we're doing. Let's do minus 4 plus, that's the weirdest looking plus I've ever done, x to the third, and we're going to divide that by minus 3 plus x. So something a lot smaller.
Do these happen?
Yes, these happen.
Okay. Is this like a binomial? But
All right, so we write everything in the correct order, x minus 3, and then I write x to the third minus 4. All right, now remember I write things in descending order? I got all kinds of stuff missing here. I got all kinds of stuff missing here. So what do I have missing? I am missing an x squared and I'm missing an x. All right, so I need to fill in those blanks to do that. That's easy. So let's fill in those blanks. I'm going to erase this minus 4. So plus 0x squared plus 0x minus 4. I filled in the blanks.
minus x.
Why do you fill in the blanks? It's like moving your decimal.
Yeah, so then you can.
So all your terms in the right place. All right? So x into x to the third is
X squared.
x squared. So x to the third
Plus. No, minus 3x.
Minus
squared.
minus 3x squared. And then I have to
the
change them. So I get
thing.
3x squared plus 0x. Okay, x into 3x squared.
Yeah.
So it is 3x. Okay? So 3x squared minus 9x. Change my signs. Okay, what do I end up with? 9x minus 4. So plus 9.
Yeah.
Plus 9. That gives me 9x minus 27. Change my signs. Which is now 23. So I can write it in such a way so it's plus 23 over x minus 3. What was your question?
Why would it be 27? 9x plus 27.
3 times 9 is 27.
Oh.
Okay? Does that make sense? You got it? So sometimes when you're missing stuff, like right here, we had all kinds of stuff missing here. We didn't have an x squared, we didn't have an x, but you still got to use them. You fill in the blanks with 0x squared and 0x. So if you're missing a variable in between somewhere, you have to fill in the blank.
If I were just to look at that, I'd just go confused.
But does that make sense?
Yes.
You got it?
Yep.
Cool.